Is the rudest thing a guest has done in your house while paying you a visit? Are you still friends? 1. A dinner guest picked away at the back of one of my mahogany dining room chairs and lifted a piece of the scrollwork decorations carved in the back of the chair next to her that her husband was sitting in. When she finally succeeded in picking it off, she placed it on the table and acted like she didn't realize what she had done, and done deliberately. She started saying, "Oh, they don't make furniture like they used to." She was so sorry, blah, blah. Yeah, right, my solid mahogany Pennsylvania house dining room set was cheaply made. It killed me to say, "Oh, that's okay. I'll take care of it," like a good hostess, as I attempted to retrieve the piece she had gouged out so I could glue it back in later. But she kept flipping it around in her fingers like it was a toy. I finally told her to give me the piece of wood so I could use it to attempt a repair. She acted offended at my request and to my tone of voice. Never invited her back, but she went to the same church I did. Her name was Sandra, and she would get really agitated with anyone who pronounced her name as Sandra. So of course every time I saw her from then on I called her Sandra instead of Sandra. Many times. Petty, I know, but I didn't care. Still don't. 2. When I was about 17 years old, one of my dad's friends lost his house to a fire. His nearest family lived 5 hours away, and he, together with his wife and 13-year-old daughter, had nowhere to go. Our house wasn't exactly big, but we decided to take them in. My parents gave them their room, and I agreed to give my room to their daughter and sleep on the couch. We basically gave them shelter and fed them for free for months, while they were looking for a new house, but instead of words of gratitude, we received constant criticism and rudeness. Every food my mom cooked was called disgusting. Every single piece of furniture in our damn house was ugly, and not to mention me and my mom constantly being made fun of and receiving sexist comments. Besides, their daughter was like extremely spoiled. She refused to help with any housework. Basically, no one helped with anything. And every time she was asked to collaborate she answered with my mom does that for me, and a grossed out expression. It came to a point where I really couldn't take it anymore, and I talked to my dad about it, but he just asked me to please not confront them because he didn't want to lose their friendship. So I put up with it for several more weeks. The day they finally left, I couldn't wait to sleep in my own room again. I immediately started organizing the stuff I had removed to make space for them. However, as soon as I started and over the course of the next few days, I found that a lot of the things I had left in my room were missing. My earpods, my speaker, some of my jewelry, and about 50 used had completely vanished. And not only my stuff, but my mom's engagement ring and my dad's Rolex watch had also disappeared. So, not only did these motherfuckers stay at our place for free for like 5 months, disrespect us and ridiculize us, apparently they had also stolen from us. We didn't demand our stuff back because we knew it was useless, but from that day on, we never talked to them again. Fast forward a few years, they were kicked out from home by their landlord and asked to stay at our place again. We just slammed the door at their face. 3. I have an aunt that was always very critical, constantly making comments about my weight. If I messed up it was a big deal, but if her kids messed up, no they didn't type of things. I remember after having my first child she came to visit. The first thing she did when she came through the door was look me up and down and ask me if I gained any weight. I was shocked, then asked her if she wanted to see the baby. Fast forward to my husband and I getting a nice house with a nice yard. We were the ones looked upon to host family gatherings now because we had the space to do it. This same aunt hasn't hosted anything at her house in a long